telling the story with the region of all the ages, pressing the one to my door. When I wake up, say no more.
In the heart of the rolling hills of southwestern Virginia, the distant sounds of a fiddle or pluck of a banjo can be heard right alongside the curvaceous drive through the mountains. Mountain music has been a strong part of this region for decades, including bluegrass, gospel, old-time music, and American folk tunes. From the music's cultural beginnings across the Great Atlantic to the very mountains in which it calls home, the tunes that carry across the region are a shared identity that links several towns together across miles. The Crooked Road is a heritage music trail in southwestern Virginia that meanders throughout the region, connecting Virginia's most musical communities. But the trail itself isn't much of a trail, but rather a collection of cultural hearths that exude the vibrant energy of bluegrass tunes. Extending nearly 300 miles across the region, the trail connects 54 towns that celebrate the musical heritage tied to mountain music and the land in which it was born. As this scenic experience serves to link these places of rich tradition, the trail provides a name for this region and its music, connecting the history of the land and its people to the words and tunes shared for decades. The trail itself is fairly young, beginning less than 2 decades ago in 2003. At the outset, the trail served as an effort to expand economic development across the region as part of Governor Warner's Virginia Works initiative. The plan allocated funds to develop the region as a major cultural and heritage tourism destination, and with that came a number of programs aimed at increasing tourism and manufacturing businesses in Virginia's rural and economically distressed communities. While the Crooked Road's lifetime is still rather young, the impacts it has made have been tremendously beneficial for not only the region of Southwest Virginia, but for the entire state. One of these unique cultural hearths is located in the town of Floyd, just one of the 54 towns connected by the Crooked Road. The town sits southwest of Roanoke on the Blue Ridge Plateau and is surrounded by the Blue Ridge Mountains. The drive leading into Floyd is a rolling one no matter which direction you travel from, granting an experience that encapsulates the landscape of Appalachia, from the river valleys to the dense forest surrounding every 2-lane road. In the heart of downtown Floyd, the Floyd Country Store, home of the Friday Night Jamboree, sits just past the only stoplight in town and serves as a community and cultural center for Floyd. The store hosts a variety of musical gatherings and cultural events throughout the year and serves to demonstrate the power of identity through music and strong traditions in rural communities across Appalachia. The country store itself had rather late beginnings in the musical context of the greater region. Today it fits in line with the more modern era of mountain music, not so much signifying a change in the style, but in its connection to the larger region. The country store represents more than just the music of the area, but rather shows how the growth of a community can be fostered by tradition and the unique assets it prides itself on. Both Floyd and the country store have the establishment of the Crooked Road to thank for a large portion of their success. Being labeled as a significant place along the trail allowed the town to grow in ways that were unthinkable back in its early history. Today it holds events almost every day of the week for the community. It hosts a school that teaches the traditions of bluegrass music to the younger generation and does all that with the support of the entire community. The country store today serves as a cultural center for the town of Floyd and does its part to represent one unique piece of southwestern Virginia.
When we built Floyd, we decided that it would only work and be real if we built it for ourselves. And so we developed the community, we did a lot of renovation, but we built the town that we wanted to live in. And Floyd, I think, is interesting to people because it's authentic. And in a world in which so much is homogeneous and every place looks like everywhere else, to come to a town that you feel is real, is genuine, is unpretentious, people long for that. And sort of the community that we created here for ourselves and for everyone that's here. You know, I'm a member of this community, and this store is, in a way, sort of the center of culture of Floyd. I mean, in the sense that the artists and musicians gather here, and audiences, and community activities, and a film series, and the store acts as a kind of a center, a community center. And, you know, I'm just so delighted to own it and to be part of it and to be able to participate in all that. My hopes are that small towns like this can play an important role in the future of this country and globally. It's communities, it's village life, which holds a lot of promise for our civilization.
All right, y'all give it up for Max Step. And how about these little ones here? Sound good, right? How about the dancers? All right, friends, we're going to get the Burnt Mountain Benders up here to close out.